On Junior MasterChef, we've seen tears.
Does your sister always cry when something nice happens?
No, she's just really happy.
Laughter.
I'm sorry.
And challenges.
It's a battle royale.
And what began as the top 12 has now become 4. Isabella.
Your dish was fabulous.
Her twin sister, Sophia.
They are a knockout.
Tassie Jack.
That was just absolutely spot on.
And 9-year-old Sienna.
I could see that on Gary's menu just as it is.
And tonight, the top 2 will be revealed.
And that is just scary.
This is the Junior MasterChef final.
The top 4 need to cook their best.
You're going to face challenges that are going to push you to all your limits.
In a last chance battle.
2 of you will be going through to the grand finale.
Hopefully today I can pull off a really good dish.
It's a bit ambitious, but I can do it.
Whose dish will shine to remain in the game?
You're through to the grand finale of Junior MasterChef.
Yesterday was the Flying Fish Challenge. Me, Izzy, Sienna and Sophia are through to the next round, and now we're figuring out who's going to the grand finale.
Oh my gosh, the top 4, that is amazing. I would never have imagined I'd get this far. And I'm with my sister, which is even better. Cooking is part of my family. We have traditional recipes, a traditional cuisine. It's how we socialise, like we eat at the dinner table and we talk and we cook together. My dream is to open a restaurant with my twin sister, and we want to call it Is Sophia. Me and Soph have designed everything, thought of recipes, and we've done so much together to work on this restaurant, and MasterChef will definitely help our passion. I hope both Izzy and I can go through to the top 2, but I'm not sure because Sienna and Jack are both really, really good cooks as well. I'm here to prove that big things come in small packages, because even though I'm 9 doesn't mean that all the kids are better than me. Because I've come to the final 4, that proves that I'm a good cook. I started cooking when I was about 3. I am the best at cooking with desserts because I've got a sweet tooth. I'm 9 now. In 10 years' time, hopefully I'll be one of the best cooks in Australia.
I'm here in this competition for change in my life and because I love cooking and it is my passion. When I cook, I mostly cook for my family and my friends because they love my food and I just love seeing their faces when they're happy. I want to be a chef. Gonna have a restaurant where it takes just at least 2 weeks to book into in advance, but I'll wait just a couple of years till I'm just ready to start a restaurant.
Yum, Jack, this is fantastic.
Thank you.
How exciting is this? You return to the MasterChef kitchen as our Junior MasterChef top 4. And this is the Junior MasterChef finals. You're in the finals week! Yeah!
It feels amazing to be in the top 4. I can't believe it. I've made this far.
Tomorrow is the moment of truth. One of you will be named Australia's first Junior MasterChef.
But to take home the title, you're going to have to dig deeper than ever before. The next 2 days are going to be grueling. They have to be. You're the top 4 Junior MasterChef cooks in this country. You're going to face challenges that are going to push you to all your limits, and they'll inspire you to be the best cooks you've ever been.
Now, today there'll be 2 challenges. The winner of the first challenge will go straight through to the grand finale.
I just so want to be in that position right now. I want to put Tassie on the map.
and the remaining 3 of you will have to battle it out in the second challenge for the last spot in the finale. So by the end of today, 2 of you will be going through to the Junior MasterChef Grand Finale, and sadly, 2 of you will be leaving the competition.
Today there's no scoreboard, it's just about who cooks the best dish, which is really important to try your hardest and cook a really, really good dish.
So, let's discover what that first challenge is. Here's everything you need to know. I've invited 3 very important foodie friends to dinner. And the 4 of you will be cooking dinner for my Food Heroes dinner party.
Matt tells us that he's invited 3 guests for a dinner party, and I'm thinking, oh, more famous people, how cool. And I can't wait to see who it is.
Now, this isn't just a Food Heroes dinner party. This is also a mystery box, because these are fussy foodies. Foodies who are bringing their own ingredients for you to cook with today. So, guys, you ready to find out who those 3 are?
Yes!
Here they come. The brilliant chef and owner of Universal, Christine Manfield. Author, magazine impresario, Donna Hay. And the star of the kitchen at Aria in Brisbane and Aria in Sydney, Matt Moran.
Whoa, we are cooking for them, and that is just scary.
Christine, what are you expecting from this group of 9 to 12-year-olds?
Nothing short of brilliance, actually. If you get this far, I think you can probably pull rabbits out of a hat.
My hand is sweating.
Now, what we've asked these food icons to do is bring an ingredient in that is beautiful, fresh, sent to challenge you, and something that you might find in the garden.
Hopefully it's nothing like an insect or anything, because I've got no clue how to cook them.
Christine, would you like to reveal what's underneath your mystery box?
Absolutely.
The ingredient that you've bought in.
I've bought in beetroot.
Christine reveals beetroots. I'm really excited. I love beetroot.
I'd be really interested to see what you can produce with this. It works really well with spice. Little tip.
Donna, what did you bring in for the guys to cook with?
My ingredient from the garden is rocket. I love rocket because it has a really beautiful peppery taste. You could shred it up and sprinkle it sparsely, or you could give your dish a really big punch with it.
When Donna reveals rocket, I think that's an easy vegetable to work with, but I don't know what Matt Moran's got in his mystery box, so it might pull the whole thing down.
So, Matt, what did you bring in for the kids to cook with?
Well, Gary, I'm not much of a gardener, and that's why I've got a lot of these little guys running around my garden. My secret ingredient, snails.
The thought of snails is just yuck. It's a gross object, so I don't want to even touch the snails.
Look, they're slippery little suckers, but, you know, you've got to be careful when you cook them, because if you overcook them, they're like little bullets. So they're really delicate, so you've got to be really careful with them.
Do you think this is going to be a bit of a challenge for these guys?
I think this is a massive challenge.
Wow, I think about snail dishes that I've eaten. I think about one of the most amazing experiences eating Heston Blumenthal's amazing snail porridge. The thing you guys need to understand is snails are so versatile. You can do lots of really cool dishes. A simple risotto with snails in it. You know, think of a beautiful pasta, braised rabbit and snails, the most amazing combination. They are versatile.
I'm getting a few ideas, thinking them all up. Hopefully today I can pull off a really good dish.
Now, to help turn these snails, rocket leaves and beetroot into a first-class dish, we've stacked the pantry full of loads of ingredients. And because this is finals week, you'll have full access to the pantry throughout the challenge, so you can go in there as many times as you like.
You're going to have 1 hour and 10 minutes to create a magnificent dinner party dish using beetroots, rocket and snails. Only Christine, Donna, Matt and myself will taste your dishes, and only the 4 of us will judge who's done the best job to take them straight through into the grand finale. So, cheflings, it's time to start the challenge. The challenge starts now.
I've decided to cook a snail and rocket fratelli stack with battered snails and a beetroot puree. Fratelli are a little bit like fritters, but they're Italian. I'm cooking spaghetti with my nonna's snail sugo with a beetroot and rocket salad. I choose to do my pasta dough first because it needs to rest for as long as possible.
Hi, Sienna.
Hi.
What are you cooking for us today?
Today I'm cooking a snail and chorizo risotto
Oh,
with
lovely.
a mushroom foam.
A mushroom foam.
Wow.
How are you going to do that?
All I do is simply border mushrooms and cream.
Risotto's a tough dish to cook in this kitchen. It's defeated many. How is yours going to be better than the ones we've already eaten?
I think mine's going to be better because I love cooking.
That's the spirit.
Go
Good
for
luck.
it.
Thank you.
Jack, how you going?
Good, thanks, George.
You're the only boy left in this competition now,
Yeah.
Jack. So how are you sort of faring up amongst all these young ladies?
I mean, it's pretty exciting knowing that I'm for want of a better word, the best male junior master chefs.
In
Jack.
the country.
Yes, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
What dish are you cooking today?
Snail porridge.
A la Heston Blumenthal,
Yes.
like his famous snail porridge.
Well, I'm doing the basic snail porridge, but only instead of parsley butter, I'm using rocket butter.
Oh, wow. Very ambitious dish, taking on, you know, for me, probably one of the best chefs in the world.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit ambitious, but I can do it. I reckon this is my challenge today.
If you pull this dish off, my friend, can I tell you,
Yeah.
you're a legend.
Thank you. The hardest part about making my snail porridge is getting the rocket butter done in time because it takes about half an hour to finally dice everything, then blitz it, and it's really time consuming.
For my fratelli batter, I put some garlic, eggs, a little bit of flour, parmesan, parsley, and then some salt, of course.
You're cooking for Matt, Preston and 3 very special guests. You want to make this a dinner party to remember. You've got 45 minutes to go.
Come on, guys.
This is an important challenge. This is the top 4, and of course they're fighting for a spot in the grand finale.
Jack, you know, he's taking inspiration from Heston Blumenthal. That's all good and well, but he's adjusting it.
For me, George, that's the danger dish, you know, because we know that Heston practiced and played and evolved that dish over a number of years, and here's Jack right at the back there, just chucking a few flavours together and seeing how it's going to roll. What about Isabella? She's making a spaghetti with her nonna's tomato sugo, which sounds beautiful. Whether it's the right combination with the snails, I'm not sure. And her sister, Sophia, I like the sound of this dish. She's doing a little fritter of some kind with rocket and snails in it. Sound good?
Sounds brilliant. You know, that girl is such a clever cook. I'm concerned, is the pressure of this sort of last step to get into that final going to get to her? Surprise, surprise, Sienna is doing risotto, the death dish of this very kitchen. We've seen some disaster risottos in this kitchen. Let's hope this one is the best yet.
You've got 30 minutes to go, and remember, one of you is going through the grand finale on the back of this. Come on, guys.
Minutes to go. I'm making my dressing for my salad by combining honey, balsamic vinegar and olive oil.
Sophia, what are you up to?
These are some fratellis. My nonna makes them all the time and my whole family loves them.
My rocket butter's done, and I'm just dicing up my snails and just cooking those. And I'm trying to work really calm today.
Hey, Jack. Now, this is a difficult dish that you're doing. You've never tasted it?
No, but
You haven't been to the restaurant and know what it actually tastes like?
No, not
Matt
that.
has.
Yeah.
Are you scared about that?
A little bit, but,
Yeah.
you know, I'm giving it a go. It's really hard to create something when you haven't eaten it before. But the thing that I hope the judges will like the most about my dish is that I'm creative and I'm actually trying a Heston dish.
Because I'm making mushroom foam today, I haven't made it before, so hopefully it'll turn out. It's a little risky of trying that today.
I've prepared everything else and now I've just got to finish off my pasta. I want this pasta to be served hot because it's the main part of the dish and I want it to be cooked to perfection.
I've popped my beetroot out of the oven and I'm trying to get the skin off it. Oh, damn it. I'm getting a little bit worried because I'm wasting my time peeling the skin off beetroot. I'm meant to be starting my salad now, so I'm a bit behind schedule.
It's no time to be cooking at a snail's pace. You've got 5 minutes to go.
Cleaning up is a pretty big part of this challenge. You got to make sure that the judges eat with their eyes, and Heston plates up very beautifully and not really like me, and if I want to be like him, I've got to learn to plate up like that.
I've only got 2 minutes left to plate up. I'm a bit worried at this point because I haven't plated anything up and I really need to.
That's it, down to the wire again. You've got 1 minute to go. You have 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up.
Time's up and I didn't get my dressing plated up on my salad. This may cost me a win today. Hopefully it won't.
Well, I think we've set our final 4 junior MasterChefs a huge challenge. Not only do they have to create a beautiful dish using snails, beetroot and rocket, but they also have to cook for the 3 of you culinary legends, which is enough to put the fear of God into me, let alone into a 12, 11 or 9-year-old.
I'm walking into the restaurant for Matt Preston and the guest judges to taste my dish. This is one of the most important results yet because it takes the winner straight through to the grand finale.
Sophia, that's a very impressive looking dish. What is it?
I've made a snail and rocket fratelli stack with battered snails and a beetroot puree.
Beautiful. Now, do you think this dish is the dish that's going to get you straight into the grand finale?
I really hope it is. I'm not really sure because everyone else is, they're all such great cooks as well, but I really hope I can get through.
Thanks, Sophia. We're going to taste your dish now, so we'll see you a bit later. Well, it certainly looks interesting. I wasn't expecting this at all, but she's done a really fantastic job of incorporating all the elements. I'm really surprised.
Donna, do your plating wonders.
I think she's done a great job on the rocket fratelli. It's got a lovely freshness to it with the rocket. Snail I'm not so keen on, it's quite doughy.
You know, I love the beetroot puree. To me, it had perfect balance, you know, great acidity in it, really well seasoned. And, you know, it goes really well with the rocket salad and with the fritter.
You know, it's certainly a brave dish, some great technique on there, but we can't really tell whether this is a good enough dish to get us straight into the grand finale unless we see the other dishes. So let's get the next dish in.
It's a bit scary cooking things for important judges because they're all really good cooks and they know straight away when they've tasted your food what's gone wrong.
So, Sienna, what have you brought us?
Today I've made a snail and chorizo risotto with mushroom foam and a beetroot salad.
What did you find the most challenging today?
The snails, I've never cooked with them.
So is there a possible chance that they might be overcooked?
There may be a possible chance because I cooked them and then I cooked them with the chorizo, so I don't know.
Did you taste? Did you taste it all while you were cooking?
All I tasted was the risotto to make sure it's not crunchy or it's overcooked, so hopefully it'll be all right.
Thank you, Sienna. We're now going to taste your dish.
Thank you.
You know, I have to say, it doesn't look that appealing. You know, to have that sort of liquid substance around it, it reminds me of, you know, my grandmother's rice pudding with cream around the side of it.
And I think that, rather than that being kind of liquid that's oozed out of the risotto, that looks like a mushroom foam that hasn't actually foamed.
Well, let's just hope that it tastes a lot better than what it looks in, man.
Now, you don't want to miss out on one of those snails, so let me just...
Thank you, Donna.
Put that down first. Well, I think luckily for us, first impressions were deceiving on this occasion. The risotto, really well cooked, and obviously Sienna's kind of angst about the snails has been well hidden by the chorizo. Great combination in there.
How was your snail?
Mine was overcooked.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was still really juicy, I want to say.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Maybe I just got the odd one.
For me, the salad could be better picked, and you know what it feels like? It feels like at the last moment she went, the salad, and she just grabbed a handful of leaves, and then she's thrown a little bit of the beetroot on, and she's forgot to put the dressing on. And I think that's a pity, because with a nice dressing, a nice sweet dressing on that would have really brought together the salad with the risotto. Right, let's see the next dish.
As I'm walking through the restaurant towards the judges, I'm feeling a little bit nervous because this would mean so much to me to make it into that finals. And the food heroes, for them to love my dish would be fantastic. Would just be real dream.
Wow, Isabella, what a feast you brought us. Now, tell me what exactly is on that plate.
This is my nonna's spaghetti with a snail sugo, and I've also got a beetroot and rocket salad. It's a freshly made tomato sauce.
And then you've made your pasta as well?
I have, yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Isabella. You can go now. We're going to taste your dish.
Thank you.
Beautiful use of the Donna Hay pasta twirl there in the middle, making it
mention
proud.
of that, Matt.
So if you kind of look at that there now, you know, that tomato sauce is very deep, rich. It kind of looks as though it's not cooked enough. So I'm worried whether it's got a lot more acidity in it than it should. Let's find out.
I think we should. Oh, look, I think the pasta was fantastic. She's definitely got skills. I mean, she's very impressive.
Wouldn't you love to come home at night and have your kid make pasta like that for you? Huh?
Yeah?
Oh, I'd give up cooking. And the tomato sauce, you know, I'd take it back. It actually does have lots of flavour, nice acidity, and, you know, it's cooked out. It's a beautiful, beautiful dish.
But a real challenge in terms of how the salad relates to the...
Yeah, the salad, I just don't get it. To me, it's overpowered by the fennel. You don't really get that sort of beetroot flavour through it.
Now, if it had just been a snail challenge, and if that bowl had come up by itself, I would suggest that Isabella would be straight through to grand finale without any debate. The question is whether that salad holds up her chances of grabbing that first spot. Well, guys, one more dish to see. So let's get the final dish in. The real question with Jack is this. He's tried to emulate his hero, Heston Blumenthal. He's bitten off a really, really intricate, tough dish. Has he achieved it?
I'm walking into the judges and they're about to taste my food, and I'm a bit nervous knowing that it's make or break today.
Jack, we know you're a fan of Heston Blumenthal. Tell us what this dish is. I suspect I know what it is.
Well, I've done Heston's snail porridge, but I've kind of shortened it down a bit and made it a bit faster.
So now tell me how you've incorporated the beetroot, the rocket, and also the snails.
Well, in the snail porridge, in the original one it uses a parsley butter. I'm using a rocket butter. And for the beetroot, I'm using a beetroot tuile.
How have you done that?
Well, basically it's just beetroot and icing sugar blitzed up together, and then you just bake it for an hour, and then it kind of makes like a biscuit.
Beautiful. Jack, just before you go, mate, just come here, pick up your dish. Pick up your dish. I'm going to send that to Heston. I think that's brilliant.
Thank you.
Jack, now you've had your photo moment. Off you go.
Thank you.
I am so surprised. This looks so elegant, so polished. I'm quite blown away.
He's really sort of thought about it. Fair enough, he's probably ripped it off Heston, but, you know, God, they all had the opportunity to do something, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's complexity there. There's and a level of skill.
I'm going to pull you up on that. Ripped it off. The whole idea about modern chefs is they share their techniques and their ideas, and they look for people to move them on, to take them forward. And what Jack's done, he hasn't just knocked off the parsley butter. I love the idea. He's used rocket.
He's used rocket butter, yeah.
You know, and I like the idea of the beetroot tuile is clever. That's certainly not out of a Heston book.
I'm interested in the beetroot tuile, you know, especially with having icing sugar in it, and whether it's...
Too sweet?
Too sweet.
Let's see if it's too sweet. Does the beetroot tuile throw the whole dish out of balance? Matt Moran, it'll come down to you to decide.
Thank you, Donna.
Very welcome.
Wow, it's really blown me away.
That's a mouthful of flavour.
It is a mouth.
flavour.
It just explodes in your mouth.
Yeah.
The seasoning, the balance, it's got everything.
And having that little bit of, you know, the shaved fennel and and tiny sticks of prosciutto on the top really takes it into another realm altogether. And I really like the beetroot wafers.
I love the beetroot. You know, it's not over. It's
the
not too
sweetness
sweet.
with the earthiness of the beetroot,
Yeah.
it just, you know, sings. It's got that savoury, sweet
and
sort
it's a
of...
different texture. Yeah.
I think it's amazing how far Jack has come. He started off this kind of big country cook, spatchcock, roast tomatoes, slabs of fennel, everything was big and kind of bold. And here he is cooking a dish with a fair degree of precision and a certain amount of accuracy there that's really impressive. The only question might be whether that porridge is over-seasoned. Is it too intense? Is it too much about the flavours of garlic and the flavour of rocket? Is there too much going on?
I'm in front of the judges. It's all about to happen. It all comes down to this dish.
This was a high-pressure challenge with a lot at stake. One of the four of you is about to go through to the grand finale.
Wow, what a hard decision, because you did such a brilliant job. It's amazing to see how well you're cooking at this stage of the competition. You fulfilled the brief and you gave us beautiful dinner party food. But in the end, we had to choose just one dish. The dish that was going to take its maker straight through to the Junior MasterChef Grand Finale.
This is the most nervous I've ever been. Words can't even explain how much I want to get into that final.
The first person through to the Junior MasterChef Finale is Jack. Jack, how do you feel?
Really good knowing that I'm secured a spot in the grand finale. I mean, it's so great that I got this far. I mean, this has been such a great experience. At the start, I was doing lamb cutlets and mashed potato, and now I'm doing snail porridge. I mean, I've learnt so much in this competition, and I'm so thankful.
Jack, you gave us a dish that looked spectacular on the plate, that had loads of Jack, big, bold flavours, but also, more importantly, that took Heston Blumenthal's dish and reinterpreted it with the ingredients you had. I can tell you right now that Heston Blumenthal would be honoured that you did such a good job of his dish, and when we tell him, I'm sure he will be. Well done, Jack.
Thank you,
You've done a
guys.
beautiful job.
Thanks.
Christine, how do you feel about Jack's food?
I think you cooked with sophisticated elegance today. If all kids were like you in Australia, we would have a lot to celebrate in terms of our food cultures.
Thank you.
Donna?
I was so amazed at what came out on that plate. It was so elegant, so sophisticated, and then the flavours that came through, it was just wonderful. I was absolutely blown away. Congratulations, darling, you deserve your spot.
Thank you.
Mr. Moran?
Mate, you absolutely blew me away. Like the flavours, you know, the rocket butter, you know, the right amount of garlic, the right amount of seasoning. It was just perfect. It just sort of, you look at it, one complete dish. Well done.
Thank you.
Jack, Sienna, Sophia and Isabella gave you a very, very big run for your money. Can I say that there was some amazing cooking going on there? Well done. All three of you did a brilliant job today, so thank you all for that.
Christine Manfield, Donna Hay, Matt Moran, these kids get an absolute buzz when you guys enter this kitchen. We thank you so much for imparting a little bit of your knowledge and being here to support them. See you later, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Sienna, Sophia and Isabella, this next challenge is going to be the most important one you've faced in this whole entire competition. If you win this next challenge, you'll be through to the grand finale with Jack. The two of you who don't make it through will leave Junior MasterChef today.
There is only one place worthy enough for such a monumental battle, and that is in the round.
Oh, I've seen this before. I have seen this in MasterChef before. Now this is serious stuff.
Well, my gastronomic gladiators, you know the arena where you'll be fighting potentially your last battle. What you don't know is what the challenge is. Your second challenge today, your second chance to get through to the grand finale will be a pressure test. But this is a pressure test with a devilish twist.
To determine what you'll be cooking today, we'll be using this.
Oh my God.
This is the Junior MasterChef spinning wheel.
I see this massive spinning wheel. There's never been a challenge like this in the MasterChef history.
This is how the challenge will work. On this wheel are 6 recipes. 2 recipes from Gary, 2 recipes from Anna, and 2 recipes from me. All 3 of you will spin this wheel together, and whatever dish it stops on will be the dish you all cook in the round.
I'm baking my pick a dessert. I'm baking. As a dessert queen, I'm hoping that it's going to be Anna's chocolate mousse because I've made heaps of chocolate mousses and I'm really good at them, so I think that would be a good dish to pick.
Sienna, anything you're scared of up there?
I don't really want to do the saddle of rabbit.
Sophia, what dish strikes you as something you'd love to cook here?
Probably not the saddle of rabbit. I mean, I really want to try cooking rabbit, but I don't think now's the right time to try.
Very good answer, Sophia. Isabella?
Yeah.
So you don't want the rabbit either? You know what's going to happen, don't
The
you?
rabbit's going to come up.
hexed the
But
rabbit.
it's Gary's rabbit.
Never ever cooked rabbit, never eaten rabbit, don't even know what a rabbit fillet looks like.
OK, guys, with all your might, spin and try and avoid the blue. Go, guys.
And we're watching it and it keeps spinning and then it slowly goes to the rabbit one and it stops momentarily.
I'm just like, no! And I went onto the white chocolate mousse and I'm just like, yes. And then one tick.
Oh, no!
it moved on to George's mussels, and I'm just like, no. Oh, it's gonna be the white chocolate mousse.
The dish that you'll be making when you get into the round is mussels spanakopita with chickpea vinaigrette. Let's take a look at the finished dish. Spanakopita is a traditional Greek spinach and feta pie. I've called this dish mussels spanakopita. Why? Because I've stuffed the mussels with the spanakopita mixture. Right, guys, hands up. Who's eaten mussels before? Sophia?
Forgot.
Did you like them, Sophia?
Yeah, they were nice. Yeah, I like them.
Okay. Who's cooked mussels before? Wow, it's going to be a first today. Well, for someone that hasn't cooked mussels before, this dish can be a little bit tricky. Firstly, those mussels need to be bearded and cleaned to perfection. Second pressure point, the spanakopita filling that you'll be stuffing those mussels with needs to be of the right consistency. Too wet and it falls out of the mussel. And finally, the last pressure point, the chickpea vinaigrette. It's not like any normal vinaigrette, it's a warm vinaigrette, so consistency is paramount. Come forward.
Oh, yum.
Isabella, why don't you have a taste? That's it.
I've never had a mussel.
Haven't you? You'll love them.
I've never had a snail mussel.
It's really fresh.
Yeah.
It's got a really fresh flavour, and you can taste the tomato and the chickpeas.
Yep.
It's really nice.
Is there pastry in this?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I can taste that.
Yeah. There's phyllo pastry in there, baked phyllo pastry. Get in there, Sienna. Is this your first ever mussel?
Yeah. Never had one before.
Try some of the pie mixture with it.
Yep. That's actually really nice. I really like that.
Oh, good.
This challenge is so important to me because if I get this spot in the final, I'm gonna be so proud and so will my family. And it will mean so much to me.
Girls, it's time to take your positions in the round.
I really, really want to try my hardest to try and get the last spot in the grand finale. But then if I win it, then it means Izzy won't go through. And I really want her to go through as well. I really want that position, and I know Soph does too, so it's definitely going to be a tough challenge today.
Good luck.
Right, this is it, girls. You've got 1 hour to recreate George's beautiful mussel spanakopita with chickpea vinaigrette. This is your final chance to get into the grand finale. You want to be that person. I know you do. Are you ready?
Yes, Chef!
Well, your time in the round, your 1 hour of pressure cooking starts now.
Time starts. The first thing I do is get my pastry ready. That's got to bake in the oven so it can cool down in time to put in the stuffing mixture.
Sophia, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty confident, but I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I hope it goes really well.
You seem a bit out of place, to be honest. How's that recipe read? Are you pleased?
Yeah.
Sienna, how you going?
I think I'm going pretty well.
Yep. So you feel okay about the recipe?
I think I'm all right.
Yep.
I prefer this dish than your...
Than the rabbit.
Than the rabbit.
I would say it's easier, but, you know, this recipe's got some tricky bits in it. There's lots of little details in there that you've got to look after. You reckon you'd be able to put up a good dish?
I'm pretty confident about it.
You're pretty confident?
The first 20 minutes, I sort of realised that I was falling behind the other girls. It was really different cooking in the circle. I got a little bit confused as to where everything was.
Brilliant. That looks good. Isabella, how you going?
Good.
You got your back to your sister. Are you worried about her?
Well, I know she is a great cook, so she's going to do really well
Yeah,
today.
I want fighting words. Who's going to win? Who's going to win today?
We both have the potential, but I'd love to win.
You'd love to win.
Yeah.
Now, what about that young girl there? Are you worried about her?
She's good at everything, and age doesn't matter at all. She's the youngest, and she's here, so, you know, it's a battle.
Good stuff. You better crack on then, and we'll come back and see you later.
Good luck, Isabella.
Thanks. I've never cooked mussels before. I've heard of them having like this little beard thing. So I just sort of look at the mussels and I noticed little furry bits hanging out. It was pretty tricky to sort of get how to clean them.
Although Sophia did work fast, she's not on her game as much as she usually is. She normally works super fast and so calm. But today she just seemed a little bit off her edge.
That's not like Soph. She's usually fights the pressure and fights the toughness and she just conquers the challenge.
I'm really concerned with Sophia.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been our absolute star, our front runner in this competition, and suddenly today, the prospect of going home, her back's against the wall and she's a little bit flat.
Yeah, Sophia could be in trouble.
Sophia, how you going?
I'm doing pretty well, except I think I need to really pick up the pace.
Yeah. You seem a little bit flat today. What's wrong?
It's my first elimination, so I wasn't really sure what to expect.
I don't think you're facing elimination. I think what you've got to think about is, you know, you came into this competition and you've just blown us away over the last couple of weeks. And what I love is that your food comes from your heart and comes from your family. Think about all the energy that you get when you cook your grandmother's food and your mum's food, and put that into this dish here right now, all right? Go get him. Come on. Come on.
Guys, you're cooking up a storm and things are coming full circle. We're nearly at the end of this competition. You've got 30 minutes to go.
With 30 minutes to go, I start putting my mussels in the steaming mixture.
The time is going so fast and I've still got loads to go. And at this point, I'm getting really nervous.
Gary, with 20 minutes to go, they really need to, by now, have had their spinach mixture made. They need to have had those mussels steamed and cooling down, ready to be stuffed, because you can't stuff them while they're hot, and start basically putting that dish together with 20 minutes to go.
So they're not quite there yet. I would be hitting the panic button and starting to really push, because at the end of the day, one spot left in the grand finale, you'd want it to be you, wouldn't you?
Well, Jack, how do you think you'd be going if you were down here right now?
I'm not sure. I mean, it looks like a tough challenge. I mean, I prefer to be up here than down there.
Have you got one that you're actually hoping will get through, the one that you'll be up against?
No, not really. I mean, they're all pretty much on the same level, and it's going to be a good fight to the end.
Come on, guys.
It's looking great from up here.
I'm stuffing the mussels at 15 minutes to go. I'm really worried about the time and that I won't get it done.
Gary, I'm getting really worried right now. With just over 10 minutes to go, they're still stuffing their mussels, and on top of that, they need to make tomato concasse that's going to go into their vinaigrette.
Lots of stuff to do. We could be in trouble here. Come on, guys, pressure's on. You got 10 minutes to go. Lots to do. Time to hustle. Let's go.
Let's go, guys.
I just realised that. Oh, my God. It's getting a little hard to stuff the mussels. Like, you have to tie the mussels up so all the filling doesn't come out when you cook them.
None of us has started our tomatoes, which is for the vinaigrette, which you have to get started so it can reduce. I've got to put my tomatoes into the boiling water, and then I have to put them in the cold water, and then I have to peel them, and then I have to chop them and de-seed them. So I've got a lot to do.
Onion. Oh, God. Anchovy. Oh, my God. 5 minutes to go. My water isn't even boiling for my tomatoes. Sophie, is your water boiling?
Yeah, you can have it.
Once that starts cooking down, in a minute, I'd start taking your mussels out, putting them on a plate, and then reducing your liquid down and just spoon over the top with some olive oil.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, George.
2 minutes to go, and I'm cutting the string off my mussels. I have to get them onto that plate as soon as possible because I still have to put the vinaigrette on, still have to put the olive oil on, and I still have to put my micro herbs on.
Oh, chickpea, what am I doing?
You got your anchovies in there?
Yep.
All right, get your onions in there, come on. Pick up the string so you don't burn yourself.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about, extreme cooking. You've got 1 minute to go. Come on!
It is frantic. It is mental. I do not know what's going on. We've got so much to do in so little time.
George is panicking. He can't help himself. Wants you to finish the dish. You've got 10 seconds. Time to spoon the vinaigrette over the mussels. Go! Come on! Come on, guys! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Your time's up, guys. Come on.
Well done, guys.
Good work, guys.
I didn't get my herbs on.
Well, there you have it. I think we set them a tough task to produce a dish that, in concept, looks quite simple, but when it comes down to it, was quite difficult for them. And from this one dish, we will decide who will go through to the grand finale.
It's time for the judges to taste our dishes, and I'm feeling a little bit nervous. My fate is on that plate, and it's all up to them. It's all up to the food now that I've cooked.
Isabella, what's going through your mind right now?
I'm just thinking, well, there's one spot and there's 3 of us, and, you know, it depends how you did. There's high and low chances of getting into the top 2.
You're facing off against your twin sister. How do you feel about that?
Well, I would have loved for me and her to be in the finals, but at the end of the day, it is a competition, and we'll have to just go along with how it is.
Isabella, best of luck.
Thanks.
I think she's done a lovely rendition of this dish, George. You must be proud. She's got lots of nice vinaigrette in there, which is nice to see. A bit of juice to sort of soak it all up, and she's done a beautiful job of stuffing the mussels.
Shall we get stuck in?
Yeah, can't wait.
Beautifully, generously stuffed mussels there. Really, you can really feel that every cavity was crammed with that wonderful spanakopita mixture, which has got a beautiful balance of flavour. Absolutely delicious, and I think you must be pretty proud, George.
Yeah, I am. What I'm loving is that mussel here in Isabella's dish is not overcooked. It's cooked beautifully, and I love the flavour of a spanakopita. You know what it does lack a little bit of, and it even says it on the recipe, even at the end, it needs olive oil, this dish, just to sort of, you know, give you that sort of roundness in the mouth.
Right, Sienna, how did you go today?
I didn't get everything on the plate, but I'm still happy with my dish.
So the $15,000 question, have you done enough to get through today, do you think?
I think I've done enough. Hopefully I have. If I haven't, I don't care because I've gone this far and I'm a winner already.
Well, Sienna, thank you. We'll taste now. You can leave.
Thank you.
Look, first off, she's run out of time and not been able to pop the shisho leaves on, those little cress leaves. It looks a little bit dry. I can't really see much vinaigrette, but what I see is tomatoes on there, chickpeas are on there, and plump, juicy mussels full of spanakopita mix.
You know what I like, George? And I think this is the fact you only put the tomatoes in near the end to make the vinaigrette, but the colour of those tomatoes is so vibrant. That looks delicious. It makes you want to eat it because it looks fresh and bright and light.
Shall we taste?
Yeah.
Thanks, George. Well, the flavour of the stuffing is not as good as Isabella's. There's a lot of phyllo in there, so it makes it much more sort of bready in taste and texture and sort of blanks out, you know, a bit of the flavour from the onion and the spinach. Mussels, however, cooked perfectly. That was so plump, gorgeous, beautifully cooked.
And, you know, and picking up on what Matt said, putting in that tomato right in the end is how it needs to be done. It keeps it nice and fresh, nice and vibrant, and just lightens the dish up.
OK, well, we've tasted 2 really great dishes. Let's get the final one in.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm really excited and I'm extremely proud of my dish. I can't do anything more. I've tried my hardest and this is it. The judges have to taste my food and let's just hope they love it.
Sophia, how did you go today in the kitchen?
I was a little bit nervous to know that it could be my last time cooking in the kitchen.
Sophia, we're going to taste your dish right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love the fact that I can just see all this cheese in there. You know, like there's these big chunks of ricotta or feta. It looks really appetising. She's got herbs on, she's got everything that we've asked her to put on there. So I think we should tuck in and see how it does taste. Cheesy.
I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. The mussels were beautifully cooked once again. They've all nailed the mussels. Nice, robust flavours, lots of nice, cheesy flavours coming through. There wasn't quite enough vinaigrette, but there certainly was a lot of flavour in that vinaigrette. For me, I thought she had the richest flavour in the vinaigrette. I just wish there was a little bit more of it.
Yeah.
She's left herself enough time to finish the dish properly. For me, that makes that dish the complete dish. But I love that brightness of Sienna's dish, those beautiful, vibrant red tomatoes. So 3 kids, the same recipe, 3 different versions of the dish, all of which are delicious in their own way.
I think we now know who is going to be our second grand finalist, so I think it's time to tell them.
As I'm waiting for the judges to announce the name of the person going through to the grand finale, I'm a little nervous. I've got butterflies in my tummy. We're in a really tough position because only one of us can make it through to the finals.
It means a lot to me being here in the competition. I'm so proud of myself making it this far. I'm crossing my fingers that I'm through to the final.
Today we saw amazing fighting spirit, astounding technical skills and 3 very worthy warriors. But at the end of the day, there's only one place left in the Junior MasterChef Grand Finale. And that means that 2 of you will be leaving this competition today.
It was a really close call because all your dishes had amazing positives and a couple of teeny flaws. Sienna, wonderful, vibrant flavour from those tomatoes and a perfectly cooked mussel. But a little bit too much phyllo in your stuffing and your mussels. Sophia, a wonderfully generous dish and your vinaigrette was absolutely remarkable. The only problem, there just wasn't quite enough of it. Isabella, you stuffed those mussels absolutely perfectly. And that spanakopita filling was the standout of all 3. However, you just needed a little bit more time for your presentation at the end. Right, big moment has come. The time to find out which one of the 3 of you will go through to the grand final and meet Jack. The winner of today's Pressure Chest Challenge is Isabella.
much. Congratulations. Just want to say congratulations to you, gorgeous girls. You did such a beautiful job. That's why I'm crying. You all do such a beautiful job. It's amazing.
It's okay.
Isabella, you're through to the grand finale of Junior MasterChef. How do you feel?
Oh, wow. I would never ever think from typing on the computer to apply for this show and to get all the way here for the grand finale. It's just amazing.
Sienna, Sophia, it really hurts us all that we can't put both of you through because you've cooked some amazing food, and I think all of us have watched you and been gobsmacked because you cook like people of 30 or 40 years old. You do not cook like people of under 13.
Wow, look at the two of you. You know, you didn't get through to that grand finale, but you're already winners, and you know that, don't you? You've had a fantastic experience in the kitchen here, and you've taught us so much. Sophia, love those little fritters that you made. Remember those little sweet donuts?
Yeah.
Best, lightest donuts. Tell me what they are again.
Petole.
They were absolutely gorgeous. And Sienna, you are the youngest cook in this kitchen, and I just love the fact that you're so confident. And when we ever asked you, does it bother you that you're 9 and that everybody else is 11 and 12, you just go, no, I don't think it really matters. Love that. You carried that confidence with you, Sienna. Both of you were fantastic cooks. Sienna, what's your favourite moment in the kitchen?
Probably the first name challenge when I was making the custard tarts. I thought that was a really fun moment.
We were pretty impressed with those custard tarts, by the way, watching you and Lucy knock out these lovely custard tarts. And I think I remember Anna saying that you didn't need to decorate them, but you did, didn't you? You covered them in chocolate, you put berries on, and they looked absolutely fabulous. Sophia, what's been your favourite moment?
Standing here and knowing that my beautiful sister is in the top 2. Stop it.
Go and give your sister a hug.
I'm so lucky to have her. I really don't know what to say to her. I know she really wanted this. So.
Sienna, Sophia, you're not leaving empty-handed. Thanks to Omo, you get $5,000 each, placed into a trust fund.
Whoa.
Guys, congratulations. Well done.
I feel really excited, but I'm definitely going to keep my money away from my brothers.
Now, there's one bit of very important business we need to take care of, and that's to give you your official Junior MasterChef trophies. No one gets one of these unless they are the best of the best. And that's what you guys are.
Well done.
You know what? I've got a Junior MasterChef trophy, so all my friends are going to be really jealous of me.
Sophia, Sienna, the moment has arrived. It's time to leave the MasterChef kitchen. You two have been brilliant competitors and great cooks. We hope to see you soon.
Going through Junior MasterChef, it's been so much fun. I've just enjoyed it. I've learnt so much. So now I just want to get out there, open a restaurant and learn so much more.
I feel proud of myself getting this far, and I'm never going to stop cooking. In 10 years' time, I'm hoping that I can open a patisserie and sell scrumptious desserts.
Isabella, Jack, congratulations. You're through to the grand finale of Junior MasterChef. Jack, how are you going to go against Isabella? Are you going to win?
Yep. I mean, it's going to be a tough contest. Bring it on.
Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Good stuff. Now go and get some sleep, and we'll see you here tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Next time.
We're about to reveal Australia's first junior MasterChef.
It just comes down to this day. I've just got to try my hardest.
This is probably the most nervous I've ever been.
Get ready as Jack and Isabella battle it out in the grand finale.
I'm a little bit intimidated.
Plus, our top 12 reunite and take command.
They've made us sweat under pressure.
Quickly!
So now it's time for us to make them sweat under pressure.
On the vine!
Come on!
Then, the top 2 will face one of the toughest challenges ever seen on MasterChef.
Have you taken into consideration that these two are only junior cooks?
No, not at all.
And the end result will surprise everyone.
That is unprecedented. It's never happened before.